Hello, welcome to the Smalls Talk podcast where I am your host, Tiffany, joined by my husband and co-host,
Brandon,
and
and
we
we
are
are
the
the Smalls.
Smalls.
Join us each episode for a small talk about marriage, fitness, family, and life.
Yes, well, today we're going to start with the Smalls world. I guess I'll let Brandon start and then he'll come back to me.
Well, as you can see from my festive sweater, it is Christmas time.
Yes.
Shout out to the Ninja Turtles and Dillards. I think I got this for like $10.
He's still a kid at heart.
Big kid, big kid. So we're going to talk about Christmas throughout this episode today. My smallest talk is I started doing some of my Christmas shopping, and I did some online purchases for Black Friday and caught a few sales. And so what I said I was going to do this year, I knew a lot of the packaging was going to be kind of generic. So what I did, I know what I ordered and when it was supposed to get here and all that kind of stuff. So I came up with a numbering system to where each family member has a series of numbers. So as the gifts come in, I know what they are. I write a number on it. I just throw it under the tree to keep the kids guessing. They don't know what is under the tree. They don't even know if it's for them. Only person that knows who has what gift is me. All they say is Brandy would be like, there's a number 3 and then there's a number 10 under the tree. Okay. I think you said they picked them up and like shook them and tried to figure out.
And it was like, this is clothes. Taylor, I think this is clothes. That was Brandy trying to figure out what it was.
So yeah, they are never going to figure it out. We'll have some more stuff under the tree at some point, but it's just a couple things under there right now.
Yeah. Well, in my Smalls world, today I picked Brandy up from school, so they're super duper excited for their Christmas parties, right? So I picked her from school. She said, "Mommy, I have you and Daddy a gift for Christmas. It's together. It's for both of you all, okay?" I said, "Okay, great." So Taylor was like, "Brandy, let me see." So she was like, "I'll just tell you, Taylor." Taylor's like, "No, because you don't know how to whisper." So Brandy was in the car and she was like, "Taylor, it's Taylor said, no, just let me see it." So Brandy she let Taylor look at the toy. Taylor's like, "Okay." Then she proceeded to say, "Mommy, you can't sit it on hot surfaces." I'm like, "Don't tell me." So we got home and she was like, "Daddy, I got a gift for you and Mommy. I'm going to sit it under the tree." And she continued to want to talk. So Brandon said, "Before Christmas, Brandy, you going to tell us what that gift is." Y'all, she can't hold nothing.
Brandy is that child. If you have a secret, do not tell Brandy because she will snitch. Taylor going to take that thing to the grave. You have a dead body and you go bury it, investigate Taylor if you want to. Dead body? That's dead body I seen was my granny. I don't know about Brandy. Daddy hit the dead body over at such and such. Because she just don't know how to keep quiet. She'll be strong at first, but then she just gets talking. And the more she talks, the more information is going to come out, and eventually she's just going to tell you, "Well, I'm just going to tell you."
Well, Taylor, it was funny because we was talking about Christmas presents. So we was in the car. You wasn't with us. They was riding with me. And she said, "What you buying Daddy for Christmas?" I said, "I don't know." She said, "Brandy, you bet not tell." So Brandy was like, "I'm not going to tell. I'm going to try to keep it a secret." And we was like, "Try." We was like, "No, I said, "I'm going to cut your butt. You bet not tell." And she was like, so I was in the car. Y'all trying to threaten her. "You bet not tell." And Taylor said, "Mommy, don't tell her. Don't tell her, Mom, because she's going to tell. She cannot keep a secret. You can only tell me." So I had to learn my lesson, so I don't tell Brandy that.
If I'm getting Tiffany a gift and the kids are involved, I'll let Taylor know. And I know Taylor's not going to say anything. I'll tell Brandy while we're in the process of giving Tiffany the gift.
We're not going to do Brandy like that now. Well, do you have anything else to add before we move on to the next segment?
I think we're good there.
Okay. Well, I'm going to let you start. What are we going to be talking about today?
Well, before we get to that, we have I got back on my job, y'all. We got a wine to taste. Unfortunately, I'll be taking over the wine tastings from right now. Tiffany is doing a 75-day challenge where, as part of that challenge, she cannot have any alcohol.
That's until
So,
March, y'all.
so yeah, from now until March, I'll be doing the wine tastings. I'll let y'all know. I'll keep a list of the wines so so Tiffany can catch up if she wants to. So today, what I have is another one from Josh. I know we had the cab before. This one is a Pinot Noir. I think I like cabs enough to where we're able to move on from there and try another wine to see if I like those or not. Says this one has lush cherry and strawberry flavors with a scent of lightly toasted oak.
go ahead with your bad self. Let's see if you like it.
I don't know what
While
all
you
that
drink
means.
that, I'm gonna drink this.
I don't know what all that means in wine talk, but
Put a swirl around, let it
I
marinate.
swirled it around a little bit.
What you think? It's strong too. Don't waste it. It's strong.
Yeah, I'm not gonna waste it. That's
Strong,
why I didn't
y'all.
want to swirl it too much because I didn't want to waste it. I do like it. It's
It's not too dry.
not too dry. It has like a hint of sweet when you first taste it. It's not sweet at all, but the first taste that you get is kind of sweet.
Do you think I'll like it?
I think you would.
Oh,
I think you'll like it.
we're gonna go with that, y'all. I'm gonna stick to it. 75 days strong. No alcohol, no sweets, no snacks.
And she doing this right around Christmas time.
Right around Christmas time. Gotta get yourself together. So if I can get through Christmas, I think I can get through anything.
You got
Yes.
Valentine's Day too.
I mean, but Valentine's Day I can have like salmon and stuff like that.
I
And
know,
can still
but
have steak. But
chocolate and
I'm not really a
stuff
big
like
chocolate
that.
fan.
But
I'm not really a big candy fan. That's Brandon. I'm more of a salt eater, like chips and things. So nuts, but I can do
you
without.
got to get through Super Bowl Sunday.
Super Bowl Sunday, I can do that. I mean, I can have a sandwich. I can do wings as long as it's not fried. I can always do me some air fried wings. I had that tonight. That was good, but
But what about the chips and the salsa?
I can do without that.
Okay.
See, Brandon's trying to get in my head, y'all. So at the end of the day, I have to block him out.
I'm not
And
trying
move
to.
forward.
I'm not trying to do anything.
He trying to get
I'm
in my
just
head.
saying, we got
I'm
some.
good.
We got some tough holidays
It's all right.
coming up.
If I can get through Christmas, see what normally happens is after my birthday, then I fall short. So if I can get through Christmas, I'm good. But so overall, you like the wine?
I do like it. I do
Okay.
like it. That'll be Pinot Noir will be one that we add to the list. Well, I know that I will at least add to the list. We'll see
I don't know yet.
in March if Tiffany will add that one to the list as well. But I'm growing up. I'm learning to appreciate grown people wine.
Right now, y'all, I'm on this water kick. Regular water, sparkling water. I'm good.
Well, I mean, I got my water. They see me drink some earlier.
Okay. So now, so I guess you all can go and look at the wine or buy the Josh wine. Let us know if you like it. Add some suggestions or different types of wine, except Stella Rosa. You know, I had like almost every type of Stella Rosa. So, Moscato, and I think it was a Moscato d'Asti or whatever. I had that
Just
before.
about every type of Moscato you can think of.
Had Riesling. So
Lots of Riesling.
yeah, so something a little different. Y'all can leave that in the comment section or whatever you prefer. So now we're gonna move on to the real
topic. Today is
Yes.
all things Christmas. We're going to talk about some of our favorites about Christmas, just various different things on Christmas. You ready?
Yep, you're up. Let's go.
So, what was your favorite childhood Christmas tradition?
Well, my mama didn't really do a lot of traditions. I'm just gonna be honest. We were a loving family. So one thing I always liked that we did together was we would always prepare dinner like Christmas Eve. Where me and my sisters and my mom will sit up late, cutting up the potatoes and everything, cooking everything the night before. together, go to bed late, and rise early Christmas morning, like 7, 8 o'clock. We just lay down like 2, 3 o'clock. And that was something that we always did together when we all lived together. And that's something that I like. I know my brothers was off doing that thing. My dad probably was asleep. But for the girls, that was something that I enjoy. Spending time with my mom and my 2 sisters. We were at home. So that was something that we did together. It's nothing that include the whole family, but we'll get to that part later. But yeah.
Okay. I think for me, my favorite was Christmas Eve. Well, my dad worked swing shift, so if he was off Christmas Eve, he would join in. If not, it'd just be my brothers and my mom. We would ride around Columbia and we would look at Christmas lights. And I can remember, if you're from Columbia, if you grew up in Columbia in the late 80s, early 90s, you probably remember Mr. Clapper. He lived somewhere off of Decker Boulevard somewhere. He was known for decorating his house inside and out with what was reported, I think 10,000 lights. And I remember, going by there, and I mean, people would park their cars and get out and go inside. And I mean, his wife would have like cookies and somebody would be passing out candy canes, and it was a whole experience. But just riding around, going into different neighborhoods, some neighborhoods that we knew, and then some neighborhoods that we didn't know, just riding around and be like, ooh, they got lights over there, let's go explore that neighborhood. So that was one of the things that we did as kids.
Now to piggyback on yours, we did have a guy in Jasper County. I think I don't know if it's the Cherry Hill area. I don't know if that's what it's called, but he had lights. I think they say he worked for SCE&G, and his house was so decorated, y'all, with so many lights. Like Brandon said, people would stop by and see it. It was just like something you would ride by and see. We had to go a little distance for me to see that because I didn't live, I lived probably like 15, 20 minutes away. So if we were going that side, we would always ride by and everybody would be on the side of the road looking at his lights. So that was something to experience. What you got next?
What is a current tradition that we either have or that you will want to start?
Well, right now, what we do together is, I can say that we do decorate the tree together. Brandon bring the tree down. And that's something that we normally do. This year, what Taylor did, we decorate the tree. She made us all hot chocolate. So we had hot chocolate while decorating the tree. So I think that's something that we're going to keep. And also this year, we will be starting something new. Taylor wanted to, Christmas Eve, she wanted to put on our pajamas and have on our pajamas to go into Christmas Day, because normally Christmas Day we normally leave and go to dinner somewhere. So I'll be looking for pajamas for all 4 of us. We're going to all wear the same thing. So we had to get something that Brandon could wear, some pants and a shirt or something. We'll be wearing that.
I'm not wearing a gown or a onesie.
Taylor wants a onesie. So
yeah, I don't think I could do the onesie.
So we're going to just get some pants and a top. And that's going to be, I think, the small tradition of family tradition right now. Yeah.
And one thing that we started last year, too, we started doing, I think we did it last year. I know we did it this year, the Gingerbread House.
Yeah. We did it last year, I think. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. The girls did a Gingerbread House. Actually did a pretty good job, too.
Check us out. It was on now. I had it on Facebook in my stories, but I need to post it. We did a good job. Brandon was in the room.
We'll post it on the Smalls Talk podcast Instagram page so y'all can see it. Well, I was in the room because I had a migraine. I just couldn't go. I took medicine and I laid down, and by the time I felt okay,
we're done.
They were been done. I think I helped get them started.
He did one piece.
And
just put the icing right here and then it was gone.
And then, like, once I showed them that, I was like, okay, yeah, I'm done. And
me and the girls
took off from there.
Yeah.
And then, we do try to decorate outside. Well, I decorate outside. Yeah. And every year we've added, just a little bit more. We're not going out there spending hundreds of thousands of dollars.
I do want some more decorations, though.
Yeah.
I want some more lights. I was looking for more. I couldn't find what I was looking for, but yeah, I would like some more lights eventually.
But I mean, just adding year by year, one of our decorations bit the dust. We had an 8-foot tall minion with a blow-up minion that had a candy cane, I think. And it just stopped working. I plugged it up.
You seem like you so sad. He's sad, y'all. Sad.
I mean, that's been the one. I think that was the original thing that we had outside.
It
And so
was.
that's been the one thing that has been with us every year since we started decorating outside. So it's like, you know, this year almost everything is like a year old or yeah,
What a year old.
about a year old or whatever we got this year. So
What's your next question? What you got?
what's your best childhood memory of Christmas?
Now, my best childhood memory of Christmas, I guess again with friends and family, but we would always go to, y'all are from a small town called Gillisonville in Jasper County. But we will always, it's a tradition for my family for holidays that we will always go to a place called, don't judge me, Coosawhatchee, right? That's near Beaufort. Savannah Hilton Head is a small town before you get to Ridgeland down there. And we'll always meet up at my grandmother's house. God bless her soul. And we will all families meet, all my aunts, my uncles. We would have like a huge Christmas dinner. It's a lot of us. It's a lot of us. So we'll have a huge Christmas dinner there, Christmas, Thanksgiving. And I miss that. We haven't done it in a very long time. I know that people are growing up and people are spending time with their own families now. So I guess you make traditions now with your own family, so which is a good thing. But those were some fun times, some good times. When you go back and look at the pictures and see all of us, whoo, hair toe up, honey, them clothes, but we had the best time ever. But yeah, that was one thing that I think I would never ever forget. Those times.
I think mine is pretty similar. We used to for us because my family is a little more spread out. Like Tiffany's family are all in the same relative area, maybe 20 minutes within 20 minutes of each other. Whereas, my parents, we lived here in Columbia. My dad's side of the family is from Charleston. My mom's side of the family is from Murrells Inlet, outside of Myrtle Beach. So a lot of times we would do Christmas here in Columbia, but, Christmas just wasn't Christmas Day for us. Christmas was kind of like a week because it was, okay, we got to go down to Murrells Inlet to see your grandmother so that you can get your gifts from her and your aunt and uncle that live down there. And then we have to figure out a time to go to Charleston to get your gifts from your other grandmother and, your aunts that still live in Charleston. So, it was, Christmas was fun because it wasn't like one day. My grandma would keep up. There's a distinction I call my dad's mom, grandma, and my mom's mom, granny. So my grandma would she would keep up all her decorations. I mean, and she would go
It's a lot.
all out.
She had 8 Christmas trees, I think.
Like Tiffany, when I bought Tiffany there for the first time for Christmas, my grandma had toned it down a whole lot. But I mean, my grandmother had literally a Christmas tree in every room.
She said she had 8 of them.
And when I said that was 8 like big Christmas trees. She had like little small Christmas trees in the bathroom. She has a walk-in pantry. She had a Christmas tree in the walk-in pantry. I mean, anywhere you can think that you can put a Christmas tree, she would have a Christmas tree. She collected Santa Claus dolls, all types of Santa Clauses. I think the last time we went, I think I counted at least 27. It may be more. I have to go back because I took pictures of all of them.
But she didn't decorate this year. Justin did.
Yeah.
Justin decorated.
She's gotten to the point now where she doesn't really decorate, but my oldest cousin, he goes and decorates. And, Gigi would be like, we're not doing all that this year. And Justin like, yes, we are. We at least doing a portion of it.
Yeah.
So, Christmas for us was more than just a day. It was, kind of like a week.
That's like reverse for us now. We do Thanksgiving. We used to travel like that. We'll go to Charleston to see Brandon's grandmother, and then we'll go to leave there and then go see my parents. Or it's been times that we've went, I don't know, spent the night one place, went to the other place, and yeah, it's a lot. But yeah. What's your next question? What you got?
Any funny Christmas stories that you may have?
I was thinking about that. I don't have any funny Christmas stories. I can't remember. I can't remember. No, I don't know. I can't remember. Do you have any?
I do.
Okay.
We we're gonna travel back in time a little bit and set this up. So we were in middle school, and my dad at the time worked at a paper mill, and they had to work. They worked swing shifts, um, and um, he was a basketball. He loved playing basketball. I can like my earliest memories with me and my dad was him taking me to the gym with him while he played basketball on his days off. Well, there was a time it had to been November, December time ish, where he went and um, didn't come home right after work, stayed out late, played basketball with the boys. Um, and I wasn't there, but let him tell it, he was killing whoever was guarding him. I mean, just hitting jumper after jumper after jumper. Anybody that used to work there, maybe y'all can confirm it. And so after one jumper, I think he said some guy pushed him, but he fell and ended up hurting his foot. Uh, continued to play, came home, probably got chewed out by mom for staying out too late, but got up the next morning, tries to get out of bed, collapses to the floor. He couldn't put any pressure on his foot. Goes to the doctor, finds out he broke his foot playing basketball. So, his job was, a job where you had to be on your feet. In his area, there were like no real desk jobs. So he had to go out on disability. So, if you've ever been on disability before or know somebody, you don't get your full paycheck. And, my dad would try to work a lot of overtime around Christmas to be able to get, we didn't get everything that we wanted, but we got a pretty good portion of our Christmas list every year. So, mom came to us and was like, hey, your dad, he's out on disability. He can't work any overtime. Plus his paycheck is short. So I'm gonna do the best I can to get y'all, what you want for Christmas. But, y'all not gonna get a lot this year. Me and my brothers were cool about it. It's okay, mom, we understand. We got aunts, uncles, grandparents, they get us stuff too. So it's not like we're not gonna get anything. Christmas morning comes. Mom goes, we open up gifts. We get finished opening up the gifts. We turn to look at mama. Mama, where the socks at? She's looking at us confused. Socks? What do you mean? Yeah, every year for Christmas, you buy us socks. And so my mom is like, I done wrecked my nerves trying to figure out what to get y'all on a limited budget for Christmas. And all y'all care about is socks. So either the next day or sometime shortly after that, mama had to go and buy all of us a pair of socks. And so from that point on, mama knew if she don't get us nothing else, she better get us a pair of socks. I mean, I think I can count on my hand the number of times she didn't get us socks since that point. I mean, it got to the point where, Tiffany and the rest of the wives got socks.
We get socks every year.
The grandkids they don't get socks every year, but they have gotten socks before. I mean, it got to the point one time where mom said she wasn't buying us socks. And I was like, if you don't buy me socks, I will burn down this Christmas tree.
It was that serious for them socks.
It's that serious.
You can buy your own socks.
I can.
But yeah, we have been put into that tradition. Me, my sister-in-laws. I think I started first. I think I did.
Well, you and
Danny. I think me and Danny started with the socks, and I think Crystal has joined the group now. So I do look for my socks every year because she get the good socks, y'all. They're so fuzzy and soft. The ones that I get, right? I get like the socks I can walk around in. So yeah, I do look for my socks every year.
Yeah, and I don't want nothing fancy. I mean, she's got me like dress socks before because I am into different dress socks. But just regular white no-show socks. That's all I want.
What's next? What you got next?
Top 5 Christmas movies, in your opinion.
I don't know what's the top 5.
And they don't have to be in any order. You could just name like 5 of your favorite Christmas movies.
I probably know 2. Well, I would say Home Alone. Isn't it 1 and 2?
Mm-hmm.
This Christmas. Um, what's the movie? I'll Shoot Your Eye Out, Kid.
Christmas Story.
Christmas Story. Those are the four. I can't think of another one that that's around Christmas time that I would say. So those are the four that I would name.
Okay.
Those are the four. What's your top five? I know A Christmas Story is one. So
Christmas Story is number one.
Yeah, we watched
period.
that. That thing will be on. Oh my God, what is it like? 24 something? It already started.
24-hour marathon starting on Christmas Eve. I think at 8:00 that
But
night.
I thought it was already on before.
It's been on, but on what is it? TNT and TBS.
Yeah.
I want to say they start at 8:00, and it runs from 8:00 p.m. Christmas Eve to 8:00 p.m. Christmas Day.
And they would sit there and watch it.
Me, my brothers, and my cousins
Day.
will sit there and we will watch it, and we still text each other like we're little kids, laughing about the movie. Because every year we find something else that we missed the year before that we think is funny.
I'll watch it for a little while, then I'm gonna turn, y'all. So I'm probably the Grinch. I'm like, no, I'm not watching this anymore.
So Christmas Story is number one.
Mm-hmm.
After that, I don't know that I can narrow it down to five. I do like Home Alone 1 and Home Alone 2.
Mm-hmm.
Those are great. How the Grinch Stole Christmas, the original one.
I didn't think about that one, but yeah. Brandy loved that movie.
Well, Brandy loves the newest one
Okay.
that they had. I believe it came out in 2018-ish. She loves that, which, I mean, that's not bad. I like that because they have 3 Grinch movies, and I like that all 3 of them are the same concept, but kind of different. Mm-hmm. They didn't try to necessarily do a total remake of the original one, but the original one is my favorite of the 3. I do love the Santa Claus movie, Santa Claus 1, 2, and 3.
Who played in that? I can't remember.
Tim Allen.
Okay.
Yeah. Those are good. And then I like some of the old school ones. A Year Without Santa Claus, Rudolph.
Wasn't it one, I can't remember the one. It was, I don't know if he was working in a store. He played Santa Claus. It was one of the movies. I can't remember.
Oh, Miracle on 34th Street.
Nah, I do like that movie.
Yeah.
That's one of the movies. I can't remember
and both of them, the original and the new one, is actually pretty good. Or the newer one, because it's not new anymore. But yeah, I just like Christmas movies.
That's why y'all need to tune in to Hallmark and Lifetime. I watch it all day. I do try to get some football and stuff in my shows, but the girls don't like it right now. They be like, "Oh, Hallmark." I was like, "Come on, Christmas movies." And they had some good movies this year, y'all. So check it out. Kurt Franklin got thrown up in there, and it's a lot of people who had some good movies.
Yeah, I haven't been watching them as much this year.
Them.
Well, I've watched them in the past. Just this year, I haven't really watched them as much. There's a lot of stuff going on. So.
What you got going on?
I'll be studying. There's football games on, basketball games on. And I'm one where if there's a live sporting event versus a movie that's going, or a TV show that's going to be replayed or that I can watch on demand, I watch the live event, and I can always go back and watch whatever it is
I'll give you that.
That's on. So, last but not least, what is an ultimate Christmas gift? Money's not an option. You know, whether you buy it for yourself or, you know, somebody else gets it for you. What's like the one thing that is like, it will make for an ultimate Christmas gift that you will always remember?
I'm gonna let you go first.
Well, for me, if I was to walk outside on Christmas morning and find an old school car, I've narrowed down my old school car wish list to 3 cars. A 1967 Shelby GT500. That one got to be red. A 1970 Chevelle Ss. Or I haven't narrowed down the year on this one. A late 60s, early 70s Dodge Charger. You know, good American muscle. You know, I prefer it to be restored. But if it's a project that I can work on that you say, okay, this is kind of your budget, or I have the money to spend to say, okay, let me go and do it my way.
Mm-hmm.
Um, yeah, I would love to wake up Christmas morning, walk outside and see one of those sitting in my driveway.
Well, for me, I'm gonna go even further. People probably think I'm crazy, but if somebody tell me, Tiffany, we gonna give you an island and it's yours, I think that'd be real dope, and I can do whatever I want to do with it. Like go there whenever I want to go there, take my family and friends there, and it's somewhere that I can go and relax and it's beautiful. Yeah, I mean, because when it comes to cars and stuff, that's nice, but I've seen a lot of old school cars. My cousin used to have a car show back in our hometown in Jasper County, DNS Entertainment. Shout out to my cousins. And also, seen a lot of cars. They're very, very nice. So I understand where Brandon is coming from. It's a lot of people a couple people from my job now that are restoring cars. So it's a job. It's nice at the end of the day. But for me, if I had an island, summers, me and my kids will not be here in Brandon. We won't be here. We won't be here. I kid you not. If I had a job, I'm working for myself, summers, if I could still make some money and go away, we wouldn't be here. Nah. Think that'll be something I would like. That'll be mine. That'll be mine. So any other Christmas stories, things you would like to discuss? I know for me right now, Christmas, it's been a blessing because, I always wanted to be in a position where I can just give back to individuals, whether it was just donating money, donating toys. And the one thing I do love that's not our family tradition, but it's our family tradition based on my church, Christian Faith Fellowship. We used to always give things to Angel Tree all the time. And I think pastor or first lady, someone came with the idea, instead of giving stuff to Angel Tree, we can have our own Angel Tree within our church. Because the one thing that I have learned is that sometimes, you give things out, but what about individuals that you're seeing and sitting with every Sunday or when you're having functions? What are they going through, right?
Mm-hmm.
So our church put together, we're doing this for years now. I don't know how many years, but it's been at least about 3 to 5 years maybe.
It's been longer than that.
Or probably longer than that. I don't really know. I don't know the time frame, but usually we go and they break down and have ornaments on the tree what the kids want. And we'll go and pick, normally we'll get from anywhere from 3. I don't think the most we had was 4 or 6. And we'll get 3, 4, 5 items and go buy the kids that. And so that has been a blessing because at the end of the day, I feel like that's for people who are in need. I don't add my kids on there because my kids have aunts and uncles, and me and Brandon are able to give them things. Even when I wasn't at a point to give them a whole lot, they would still get stuff from us, right. But they would get a whole, it's been times in here, my living room have been full of toys, full of clothes. So I'm not putting them on there because to me, that's for individuals who can't get anything. Mm-hmm. So just being able to donate to other individuals. I know at my job, my department, another department, we adopted 2 families, and that was a blessing within itself. So this is a time of year to give, and I'm trying to teach my kids that it's not all about receiving. I'm gonna be honest, it may sound weird. People may judge me, but I really don't care because I know who I am and whose I am. But if Brandon doesn't get me anything, I'm completely fine with that. I ain't gonna amp his head up, but if he don't, I'm fine with that. I'm not a materialistic person. He can tell you that. I'm it is what it is. I'm more concerned about maybe others and my kids versus me saying, well, I have to have, because my thing is, I'm to that point in my life now. You don't have to really buy me purses and shoes and stuff. Give me some land or something that's going to make me some money so I can stop working. I'm just going to be real. my mindset has changed. But that's what I like now about Christmas, being able to provide for others and give to others. You have anything that you want to add?
And this is the season for giving.
It is.
And you want to make sure that while you may have, my biggest thing has always been, I want to be able to do things for other people, because I feel as though if you do enough stuff for other people, when you need, people are going to do for you. And I'm not necessarily, trying to do tit for tat. well, I gave to this person, I helped this person, I helped this
True.
person. So now I'm expecting those 3 people to help me when I'm in
True.
need. I'm not expecting that. But I know that if I put enough good things out there and help enough people, that in my time of need, people are going to be more likely to help me out. Whether it's the same people that I've helped or whether it's somebody completely different.
That's true.
So, being, we've learned for, 12 years ago, we are blessed to be a blessing.
Exactly.
And so that's what it's all about. God blesses us with things, whether it's financially, whether it's time, whether it's skill. He blesses us with different things, and we're supposed to go out and then use those things to go and bless other people.
And just knowing the true meaning of Christmas. I mean, also it's about giving, but knowing why we have Christmas, right?
Right.
And that's one thing we're teaching our kids, knowing about Jesus Christ, knowing all of that good stuff about him. But like I said, I don't know, we've been blessed. I know God have many, many blessings for the Smalls. I know it's more to come. I know it hasn't ended yet. I know we have a lot of work to put in for a lot of things, but grateful, honored, blessed. Can go on and on, but I'm not. But it's been a good
That's
podcast.
for another podcast.
That's for another podcast.
Yeah.
But yeah, all things Christmas, I think you did pretty good. Brandon picked the topic. I didn't this time, so I made him do his homework because I wasn't picking one, y'all. So, but you did a good job.
I know.
You get a pat on the back. He get a pat on the back, y'all. You did a good job. Good job. Good job. Anything you want to tell them before we leave, or?
I know one last thing that I kind of miss about Christmas.
Okay.
And it's because we kind of work at home due to the pandemic. I got like a box of Christmas socks that I don't get to wear.
You had on one the other day, big green socks or something the other day.
I did, but before I would do like a countdown to Christmas where I would, kind of pick a different pair of Christmas socks to wear every day.
It's either that, y'all, or the whole month of December he wear red.
Yeah.
Red.
Yeah.
A red shirt, red something every day.
Yeah, I have done that before. But, lately it's been more about the Christmas socks and making sure that, I don't have enough for the whole month of December, but I do have a good bit of Christmas socks. I may go and do that day after Christmas, go to a couple stores and see if I can find some Christmas socks.
He'll never buy us any now. He go and buy his socks. He'll never say, let me pick up a Christmas socks for Tiffany or the girls.
I thought I bought you Christmas socks. Oh.
I bought my own socks. I went to Target and got them. You
told
me.
I don't know if I believe that or not.
The Target.
But a lot of times, because I'm going like day after Christmas or shortly after Christmas, I'm going like on my lunch break while I'm at work. And so I only have a finite amount of time to get in and get out the store. It's the truth. And so, I just go to the men's department and they got socks for 50 cents. I'm like, okay, let me go ahead and grab some of these. Okay, it's Walmart. I know the lines are going to be long. So let me go ahead and get in the line now, knowing that I'm going to have to be here for a little while.
Just like they had the masks for 99 cents. Y'all make y'all laugh. This is not nothing to do with the podcast, but I got to make y'all laugh before we leave. So Brandon come in the house. He said, ooh. I said, what did you get? He said, I have some masks. I said, oh, okay. What kind of mask we have? Philadelphia Eagle mask. We are a split household. I'm a Cowboys fan. He's an Eagles fan. But anyway, long story short, I said, well, how much were they? He said, they were 99 cents. I said, oh. I said, well, did you order me some cowboy mask? I didn't look at the Cowboys. So here go Taylor. Well, did you get me some, Dad? I didn't look at no 49ers either. Brandy said, well, at least you could have got me a mask, Dad. He ain't got us no mask, y'all. And Brandy is the Eagles fan. He could have gotten her.
Well, they didn't have any kids masks.
You didn't look for any, probably. You didn't look for any.
I did after the fact.
After, but you didn't look for any. And she's an Eagles fan. Told her she need to switch teams. She on the wrong team. Ain't buy her nothing.
She don't need to switch teams.
Bought her nothing.
Now, the reason why I did not look at the Cowboys thing, because I have ordered something off of NFL.com for Tiffany before. I got both of us a shirt. I got me an Eagles shirt, Tiffany a Cowboy shirt. For whatever reason, NFL.com only sends me emails about the Cowboys. And I was like, okay, I got to change this algorithm because I don't want Cowboys emails. And I mean, just think about it.
He's a hater.
Just think about it. The Eagles have won a Super Bowl more recently.
It doesn't matter, but we won more.
It-
Y'all are so
but-
stuck
but-
on
but-
that. But go
no,
ahead.
no, no, no,
Go
no,
ahead. Go ahead.
no. What I'm saying is the Cowboys. What was it? 2 years ago, I think the Cowboys were not having a good season at all. The Eagles were having they were a playoff team, but they weren't, Super Bowl contenders.
Mm-hmm.
And I get an email talking about the Cowboys won. Here's a sale on Cowboy stuff. And I'm like, but the Eagles won too. Why aren't y'all sending me emails about the Eagles and giving me a percentage off?
They know what team.
So,
They know what team.
So I had to order something else Eagles so that the last thing they see is, oh, well, he must be an Eagles fan because he orders more Eagles stuff
It'd be so
than
funny.
he does Cowboy stuff.
It'd be so funny if you get another Dallas Cowboy email.
If I get another Dallas Cowboys email, I'm sorry, NFL.com, I'm going to block you. I'm blocking you. I'm unsubscribing and all that.
Is that serious?
It's that serious.
Oh, God.
It's that serious.
But go ahead and tell the people. Go ahead and end us out, Brandon. Go ahead.
Well, like Taylor would say, please like, share, comment, turn on that notification bell so you can see whenever we upload a new video to the site. Follow us on all of our social media channels. We are The Smalls Talk on Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
We have our personal Instagram pages. I'm Brandon_A_Smalls on Instagram. Just Brandon Smalls on Facebook. Tiffany is tiff.smalls
_80
on Instagram. And we also have some business ventures that we are doing as well. Tiffany has a company called Divine Unity. It's Unity spelled YOUNITY. And I have
That's like Queen Latifah. UNITY.
Really?
That's why I'm playing. I
Really?
just want to say that part though.
Really.
And that's what I was going for. But go ahead.
And I have Soul Prosper Fitness. Both can be found on Instagram and Facebook.
Yeah.
And that's all I got.
Good. That's all we got.
That's all I got.
Well, thank you all for tuning in so much. I hope you enjoyed this episode with us. Just send us some information, what you want to hear from us, what we can do better, as I always say. And from that, we're out. Thank you for tuning in with the Smalls.